Most hated people in the world. We all hate at least one person on this list. They've all done at least something stupid for them to like just really even like be hated in this world, you know, or just be on this list. But I'm gonna get to the reasons though. All right, so number one, we got jealous people and haters. You know, these people are the worst, man. These are just like the worst people ever to like not exist, but these are just worst people, jealous and haters people. You know, sometimes it's good to like just not like to like want something that like someone else has, but then just to like completely just like make that your whole personality where you're just completely hating them on them and jealous and you just want them to fail. You don't want them to do good in life and you just want to see them fail and do bad. That is just like one of the most worst things ever, man. Jealousy and just like hating is it's bad, man. I don't know. I can see why people do it, you know. I can understand why it's so bad. But just honestly, bro, it's just like if you want someone that someone else has, just go get it, man. Just honestly, if I was you, I would probably try to do better than them and then you would feel better if you're doing better than them, you know what I'm saying? But just like jealous people and haters are like the most most hated people ever. Just one of the most hated people ever, man. They are just like they're so annoying, man. It's bad, man. It's bad. Number two, we got racist. You know, these could like, this is not only just like a one race thing. You know, anybody can be racist. Any race can be racist to each other. This is not just like one race thing. Like, it's not like, I'll just straight up say it. It's just like not only white people are racist. Black people can be racist. Hispanic people can be racist. Asian people can be racist. Anyone can be racist. It doesn't matter, bro. You can be racist to any type of race, to be honest. It's just some races you can be even more racist to other races. Like you can say more hurtful things, but not saying that's not gonna disregard that all races can be racist though, because they could be, you know. Racist people are they're just worse, man. They're horrible, man. They say hurtful things, they do hurtful things, and it's just the worst. They just have so much hate in their heart, and they just do not like people who are just not like them. And honestly, racist people, there's horrible bad people, man, and I don't like them, and I hope you guys don't like them. I hope you guys are not racist, but honestly, racist people, they're just not good. They're bad, and yeah. You could be like, there's like different types of racist, you know, because there's like, you know, the typical like most known racist type of things are like when, you know, white people, you know, racist to black people. Black people could be racist to white people, you know, in a way, kind of. But, you know, if you really think about it, white people can be more racist than black people to black people, you know, because they can call them like the hard ER, but then black people can call them like cracker or something. But then a white person can call like in a Hispanic person like a beaner, or like a Mexican a beaner or something, or like a green card or immigrant. I mean, yeah. And then like any other race could like call like someone who's Asian like bing bong ching chong ching ching or some like that. But it's just like, it's bad, man. It's just racism is bad, man. It's racist. We need to stop it, you know. Number three is sports fans. I actually wanted to get to this one. Sports fans, man, oh my gosh, man, they are the worst, man. They're too dedicated to a team they're not a part of. They're just a fan, bro. You need to calm down, bro. You are just a fan. You're not playing on the field. You're not playing on the court. You're not actually there. You're just watching. Chill out, bro. Chill out. Like, sports fans, man, are the worst, man. They're too dedicated to their team, man. I mean, I love dedication to your team. Like, I love if you're really like a dedicated fan to your team. I love that if you're like passionate about your team. But if you're passionate to the point where you're just literally just like honestly just being like a menace in public, or just like honestly just being annoying, or just like fighting over a team, like I never understand this, like why people just fight over sports teams. I'm like, bro, you're fighting over a team that like doesn't even know who you are. Like, chill out, bro, chill out. And specifically, bro, I hate specific sports fans, man. I hate I hate 49ers fans. I mean Cowboys fans, and I don't really have a problem with them too much. I definitely hate Eagles fans. I have a strong passion for like just not liking Eagles fans. I shouldn't say I hate them. I shouldn't say I hate them. I dislike Eagles fans. Eagles fans are the freaking worst, man. Oh my gosh. I was so mad when they won the Super Bowl. I didn't want them to get that far because I knew their fans were going to be absolutely just absolutely narcissists, and they were just going to be so annoying, and they were just going to be like, oh my gosh, man. I hate the Eagles, and I dislike the Eagles, and I dislike their fans, man. Their fans are bad, and I wish they didn't win the Super Bowl. I hate them. I dislike them. I mean, and then you got the racist fans like what's their name? What was it? Red Sox fans, Boston Red Sox fans. Then you got Boston Celtics fans, and then hockey fans. They're the worst, man. Hockey fans are like the worst. They're like Eagles fans, but like every single team is like an Eagles fan. I mean, I don't know that much about hockey, but I just know like their fans are like wild, bro. And it's, it's mostly white people, but there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. But sports fans are wild, man. They can be wild, and they're wild people. They're wild people. Number 4 is foreigners. I had to include this on this list because, in a way, kind of like when we can all kind of be like, we're all foreigners in a way when we go into like another country or another place that we're not from. We're basically foreigners. We're all foreigners all the time wherever we go to, like somewhere we're not like from. We're all foreigners at some point. But literally, it's just like we don't really like foreigners when they come to our place, because it's just like when foreigners come to like our place, we don't know them, we don't really not like them that much, and like they're different from us, and they're not from where we're from, so it's just like we don't really like them. And it's just like, honestly, I feel like we can all feel some type of way about foreigners, unless you're a really, really, really like cheerful, like friendly person, then maybe you'll actually like accept like anyone. But it's just like foreigners are not bad, it's just like every time we see someone who's like not from our place, or just not from where we're from, or like who's not like us, then honestly they just like we don't like them, But I just had to include it on this list because we all at some point just do not like someone who's not from our place, so. Alright, number 5 is influencers and internet people. Internet people are the worst, man, especially like people on social media like Twitter or Instagram. Instagram people are the worst, man. Those are like the most horrendous individuals ever on planet Earth. Those are just bad people, man. People on social media and the internet in general, man. Internet people are just generally bad, man. They're just not good people. People on the internet, they say the most craziest, racist, homophobic, transphobic everythings, man. It's bad, man. Influencers, because influencers, not all of them are bad, there's good ones, there's good ones. But when I meant like bad influencers, I was talking about like influencers who are like hated. I was thinking of like the Logan Pauls and the Jake Pauls and like anyone who's been like canceled basically in like on the internet. But honestly, it's probably like I was gonna include like streamers and YouTubers, because I would say like they're hated on the internet a lot, because there's always some type of controversy between like YouTubers or streamers, like on anything. There's always some type of controversy. Oh, Kai Cenat did this. Oh, Logan Paul did this. Oh, Speed did this. Oh, Ninja did this. Like, bro, it's just like, it's bad, man. It's just like, it's bad. And it's just like, honestly, there's always some type of controversy behind them, and then there's always people hating on them, and just like, it's bad, man. It's bad. Internet people are like the example of like free speech. They are literally the example of free speech. They're like literally just like they're like the prime example of keep it to yourself, because they say the most horrendous things and like the most outrageously, spontaneously, most critically accomplished like things ever on the internet, man. They say the most racist, homophobic, transphobic, womanphobic, manphobic everything's on the internet, man. They say the most things that should never ever be spoken in humanity. They say the most humane things ever on the internet people, man. They're bad. All right, number 6 is politicians. Politicians, if you're really into politics, you have, I guess you like certain politics, certain politicians, but honestly, I think for most part, most people really do not like politicians, to be honest. I mean, I don't really like politicians too much. I don't really get into politics like that, but politicians are just like, they're just like the worst, man. They lie, they cheat, they steal. They're just not good people, man. They are just like one of the most hated people ever, man. Politicians are just like, they're bad, man. They just like, they just like they steal from their opponents, they cheat, they spy, they're not real, they make bad laws, they make bad decisions, and they're just not good people. And then these politicians turn to presidents, and then they ruin the goddamn country. But it's horrible, man. And they just not only just presidents, but like just anything that involves politics, like a mayor or like a state legislator or a governor or like something like that, man. It's just like they all like do stupid things, they all ruin stupid things, and they cheat and they lie and they steal and they just make dumb decisions, and they're just not good people, man, because they don't really care about what the people want, they care about what they want. Number 7 is rich people / CEOs. Rich people, you know, they're not really, I mean, I shouldn't say they're not good people, but it's just like I feel like rich people, you know, I feel like they could be honestly kind of selfish, you know, they obviously don't care that much about the poor, you know. Sometimes you gotta steal to the rich, give to the poor, you know. Sometimes you gotta do that, but don't steal. But honestly, rich people, they're just, you know, they can be snobby, arrogant, and they're just not good, man. And rich people are now involving themselves in the government, and they're involving themselves in politics, and that's not really good if they're not good. But honestly, rich people, they don't really care about the poor that much. They care about their lives and themselves and their companies and their businesses, and they're just rich, you know, and you really hate them because you don't have the money that they have, you know. But if you did have the money that they have, you could possibly turn into one of them, and that wouldn't really be good, because then you'd be an arrogant a-hole, and that would not be good. And then you got CEOs of companies like ruining like different things, you know. You got CEOs who are like not caring about their freaking workers or their companies that much. They just care about making money, and then they don't care about their companies or their freaking people, or like any of the people or they don't care about their customers, you know. Like, especially like if you're like a healthcare CEO, like you don't care, like healthcare CEOs who like do not care about their patients or their people and stuff, and they're letting their people die, and then they're seeing the consequences for it, you know. So they're waking up. Number 8 is bullies, you know. If you ever been to school, you always heard of bullies, you know. Everyone hates bullies, man. Nobody likes a bully. Why would you ever want to be a bully, or why would you ever like bullies? They're not good, man. Bro, if you are a bully, or if you ever were a bully, you needed to be bullied you needed that experience. You needed to be bullied yourself. I'm sorry, I had to say it, but it's just like, it's true though. It's true. It's just like, you needed that experience to like stop you from bullying. But they're the worst people. They're most insecure, most meanest, most just horrendous people ever. Bullies are just bad, man. And bullies are not just in school. Bullies can be online. They could be in the workplace. There can be adult bullies, you know. Bullies is just like, it's mostly seen as a school thing, but it's really just like an everyday thing. There's bullies in everything. Basketball, like, or not just basketball, the sports, school, work, anything, man. There's bullies at home, you know. Siblings might be bullies, family might be bullies. Like, there's bullies in everything, man. They're just the worst, man. They're just mean people. They're just not good people, and they just hate, and they're just jealous, and they just gotta like take it out on someone else and just like hurt someone who's they see below them, but they're really not below them, you know. But honestly, bullies are the worst, and they're just not good people. Number 9 is schools. I know this may sound a little crazy, but nobody likes school. Nobody really actually enjoyed school. I mean, there's like a few low population that actually enjoyed school. I was not one of those people. But there's like, I would say probably about like 5% of people in the world actually like school. and like 95% didn't, because there's no way you actually generally really like school. The only reason you could actually somewhat like school is if you got to see your friends. That's all, or your crush or someone, bro. Because there's no way you actually enjoy school. School's not that fun, bro. They teach you nothing. It's long, it's boring, and it's just like you just want to leave all day, and then they just teach you things that you're not going to use in the outside world, most of the things. And it's just like, it's just, schools are boring, especially colleges who make you pay like 70K to 100K, 1,000 for a year, just like struggle to get a job or keep a job in the future. And they just keep all your money just for you to just only go for like 4 years, get a job, and then yeah, live your life. But honestly, schools are just not good, man. They're just not good. You know, they have the worst people in them, and they're literally just have bad teachers sometimes. Not all the time, but they just have bad teachers. And then there's bad school districts and bad school systems that just honestly do not help kids, and they actually destroy kids, and they don't really help kids. And that's a problem. And school systems are not always good, but they're not always bad. But there are school systems that are bad, and schools overall, to me, they could be good. They keep the kids in school, but they can also be really, really bad, and they're just not always good, you know. And lastly, number 10 is governments. You know, the government is not good. I had to say it. I'm gonna say it. I had to say it. The government is not good. It's not good. It's not good. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's good with a smile on my face. Oh, it's the government so good. No, it's not good. It's really not good. But honestly, the government, it's not good. You know, they destroy things. And this goes not, I'm not talking about like just the US government. I'm talking about governments all around the world. Any government for any country, for anything, any government is bad, man. Governments are just bad. They're bad. They just destroy things. They make bad laws. They hurt people. They kill people. And they just destroy the economy. They destroy the world, and they just destroy everything around them, and they destroy everything that they can. They take from people. They steal from people, and governments are just overall bad. And this world is run by governments. And they keep order, yeah, sure, but they're more like bad than they're good, to be honest. The government has done more bad in like this whole world than they have done more good, to be honest, in my opinion. But honestly, governments are just not bad. They're not good, filled with bad people, and honestly just do bad things. And honestly, I don't want to go too deep, you know. I don't want to get assassinated. But honestly, just governments are just not that good, and they're bad. I'll probably say about more than 70% of the people really do not like governments. And that goes for the whole world, for any country. Literally, unless your government's like peak, then maybe. But like honestly, if you're living, most people in this world probably just do not like the government. They make dumb laws, they crazy tax you, and they just do stupid things. Government's not good. But overall, that was it for this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe. Hope you guys share this video. And this is honestly just the most hated people in the world. This is a list of 10. This wasn't in order, like the most hated to like the most least hated. Nah, it was just like a list. Like I wasn't really doing it in like a certain order, you know. It was just a list. But honestly, hope you guys like, subscribe, and share. And let me know which people should have been on this list, or which people were right on this list, or maybe people who shouldn't have been on this list, you know. But honestly, let me know in the comments, you know, what your favorite or who your most hated person was or whatever. But that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you.